Miss Hawker, can I go to the bathroom? Miss Hawker, I need to go to the nurse. Miss Hawker, can I go to the office? These questions are definitely going to happen. So I thought of my procedure in regards of how I want my kids to ask me these questions. So I've wanted to be a teacher since first grade. I know, a long time. And in that, my family has known that I've wanted to be a teacher, so they have helped me as I've dreamed about this. They've helped me prepare. For example, my mom's aunt, my great aunt, she was a teacher. So she, for one Christmas, bought me this it's the cutest thing, this board. I wish I had it with me, but it's back at my home in York. So she has this board, and it's a chalkboard, and it says passes on the top. And it has little hooks on it, and each hook holds a crayon. And on the crayon, it says office, bathroom, water fountain, guidance, and nurse. So there's 5 passes, different colored crayons. I'm going to use this in my future classroom. I've been waiting to use this, okay? And my system will be that when a child needs to go to one of these places, they raise their hand. I will call on them. They go get the pass, take it, and go. 1 pass at a time is allowed to be out. So only 1 person can be at the bathroom at a time, and 1 person can be at the nurse at the time. So that helps me manage and knowing, okay, the nurse's passes out, and I have pretty good memory, so I'll be like, oh, Billy asked me to go to the nurse. And this limits playing around, horsing around. So in the bathroom, 2 kids can't be there, so hopefully no other kids from other classes will be in there. They were not planning to meet in the bathroom. But so they can take the pass and go and then come back, and I'm going to have wipes, Clorox wipes, next to the passes, and they can wipe them down. And also a job at the end of the day will be to clean the bathroom passes. And all the passes, because we know germs and how quick they spread. So I will describe this to my students pretty much in the same way I told you, that only 1 person can use a pass at a time. And in general, I don't want 5 kids out of my room at a time. So I would say the max is 2 passes out. So like nurse and guidance, water fountain and bathroom. I don't want more than 2 kids out at a time. If it's an emergency, I will have an emergency symbol. The child will raise their hand and go like this. So when they go like this, I know it's an emergency. I need to call them right away. They need to get where they're going. And I'll explain all that to kids. So I will have that on the first day of school. This is going to be one of the procedures we talk about. I'm going to say, these are the bathroom passes. Raise your hand if you need to go. If it's an emergency, which I get there are emergencies, you go like this, and I know it's an emergency, and I will let you go get your pass. You ask to use a pass. 1 person uses a pass at a time, and only 2 passes are allowed to be at a time. Nurse and guidance, bathroom and water fountain, only 2 to limit distractions out in the hallway. And so I know where my students are, because that's my responsibility, is to keep all my kids safe. And then we'll practice this. So we can do some scenarios where we'll have 1 child pretend they need to go to the bathroom and it's an emergency. So they raise their hand like this, or all the kids, we can raise our hands like this. 1 child asks to go to the nurse, but the nurse's pass is gone. So then I say, we'll wait till Billy comes back from the nurse. We'll just have a lot of different scenarios where the kids can practice, and then eventually we'll integrate it into our everyday classroom. This ties in with my philosophies and theorists because, again, I believe in teacher accountability. It's the teacher's job to know where the students are. Hello. So these passes will help the teacher keep track, and so not more than 1 student's out at a time. Regarding a democratic classroom, this ties in because the students need to be, it's teacher and student take lead in the classroom, and the students are allowed to go to the bathroom if they need to go. They just need to do it in a responsible manner. If it's an emergency, that's okay. Just let me know by raising your hand. And I will call on you, and you will be allowed to go. But that's kind of them taking responsibility. Do I really need to go to the nurse? The pass is already gone. I kind of just feel like skipping class. Maybe I don't need to go. It's kind of to help them gauge how serious is it. And if it is serious, that's okay, and I will let you go. But it's a teamwork and it's an effort, because you're there to learn at school, and I'm there to keep you safe. And language, this is pretty nice with language because it's not mean. I don't have to be like, why are you out of your seat? Where are you going? No, it's a communication. Even though it's not nonverbal communication, it's still, I'm getting the symbols that the kids need to know, like, where are you going? What do you need? Let me help you. And use your nonverbals, and I will use my verbal language to let that happen. No child will be punished. If they need to go to the bathroom many times a day, that's okay. They can take the pass and go. But I will say we will also take bathroom breaks throughout the day. So there will be lots of opportunities, because I know some children might have, this is like the social emotional learning and culturally responsive teaching, some children might have issues that makes them need to go to the bathroom more. And in that case, we will take multiple bathroom breaks throughout the day, and I will know if it's a child that needs to go, and they can hold that up, and I will let them go without needing the pass, because it might be an emergency. But generally speaking, 1 crayon per child out, 2 at most at a time. And this ties into Coonan with Itness again. The teacher needs to know what's going on in our classroom, who's where, what's happening. And while I'm teaching, I will still know that, doing multiple things at a time, because I can look over and say, oh, the bathroom pass is out, right? Margaret went to the bathroom. So it's helping the teacher be with it, student have accountability, and the teacher have accountability, and helps a procedure run smoothly in the classroom. Thanks.